Hi, this is Jeff with my first tall ship model, the SS Independence. I started this model about a year ago and I've been working on it since, here and there, off and on. Haven't been able to dedicate a whole lot of time to it because of my work schedule, but I'm getting there. I appreciate all of you that have been watching these videos, giving me your suggestions and dropping lines to me, telling me that you're going to try one. I'd like to see what you're doing. It'd be great to have some more videos posted on how to build these tall ships, because it's really a fantastic hobby if you're into sailing, which is one of the things that I really am into. Alright, last video I made, I was showing about how putting strakings on, which I finally have them all finished. And one of the things I really learned was it's not worth trying to rush. I did try to rush, but I didn't. I wanted to get it done because it's really what looks nice on the model. But in the same sense, if you don't do them nice, they don't look good on the model. I made a few errors where the glue wasn't down tight enough, and when I went to sand it, the strakings got sanded through. Now, you can't see it from 10 feet away. So when the model's done, I plan to put a velvet rope in my living room about 10 feet from the model, in which you'll be able to observe it. Makes things a lot simpler for me. I put the cut water on and it fit pretty nice. It's a laser precision cut. Latina's kits are pretty nice that way. Everything's cut and fitted almost perfectly. You do some minor sanding and concentrate on the nice tight fit and they'll go into place. I put where the ribs in, I put the rails on top, and I put my rub rail on the side and I painted that black. The interior, I put cargo in. If you saw the last videos, it was just some casks, and there's some doors down in the bottom going to cruise quarters, and I put the false keel on the bottom. Now the false keel was done in separate pieces, and I fit them as tight as I could. I will paint them. I want them to all look the same. I don't want to see any pieces. To me, it's not a puzzle to look at. All in all, the only thing that I was a little dissatisfied with was the entire kit is wood, except for the transom. They give you this metal piece that's not even contoured to the back of the ship, and it's just kind of like press stamped with some windows, the name, and some scroll work. I don't know if you can see that, it's a little difficult, but I was disappointed in that, and I figured the whole ship is wood. I'm not putting this on, period. I like Latina's kits, but this was cheesy. So what I decided to do was I got an ink pad, and I took the ink pad, pressed it onto here, and I pressed the wet ink onto a piece of real thin plywood, and it gave me a mirrored image of the piece. I cut that out with a scroll saw, and then I sat and cut the windows out. I made my own window frames. I put clear plastic on the back, because the clear plastic was a little bit wavy and it looked like old glass. And I also cut the scroll work out as a separate piece, and I applied it to the piece, and I took my Dremel tool and carved it all out. Now this is what I ended up with. I don't know if you can see it well, but the windows are all framed. There's glass in them, and then there's the transom has a decorated gold leaf wraparound on it. And I used black paint and a gold paint pen to fill it all out. Now this is all, like I said, I took my Dremel tool and I carved this all out, so it is 3D. The only thing I haven't done yet is put the name on the back of it, Independence. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge because I don't have real nice handwriting. I'll find a way to do that too. And inside of here, which you can't see, and I'm sorry I didn't leave it off, as I decided to put some furniture inside. And you can't really see it, but there's a bed, slant top desk on one side, and on this side there's a table for eating at. It's just like a dollhouse furniture. When somebody sees the model and looks into the back, it won't be empty. Now to do that, I had to carve out all the pieces of wood that you put in to build this back section. And I did that with my Dremel tool. Everything was glued tight, so it didn't really affect the structure of the ship. You can't see where I cut it out, and I was really pleased with the way it looks. So all in all, I've gotten this far in a little over a year of working as a hobby here and there. I've gone months at a time without working on it, but that's just the way the schedule is right now. So for a first tall ship model, I'm content. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you'll keep coming back and give me some comments, ideas. I appreciate the suggestions. I appreciate the encouragement. There's been a few times when I was really disappointed with it. And I really appreciate the ideas more than anything, and the detailing, because the detailing really makes everything on these ships. Takes your eyes away from any mistakes. And I'm accepting some of the mistakes. It's the way it goes for my first tall ship. If you want to see beautiful models, beautiful, well-made models, check out Model Shipwright, Steve Friske's page at www.tallshipsofsanfrancisco.com. There's no way to really describe them. You need to go there and see them for yourself. They're true to scale, beautiful models of tall ships. They're museum quality. You know, for what I know, I'd love to have 5 or 10 of them in my own home. Maybe you'll mail them to me for Christmas. Thanks, Steve. Anyhow, that's about as far as I've gotten. I'm still working on it. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Please feel to write me and let me know what you think. Make your comments. No foul language. I'd appreciate that. And I'll catch up with you later. Have a good one. See ya.